out today, and I'm literally about to do one of the most exciting things I've done since I got here. I've rented a bike, I've only got 3 hours left on it, and Chinatown, I wouldn't be able to go there if I didn't have a bike, because it's a 40-minute cycle, it's going to take like 2 hours to walk, so I'm thinking I could just cycle there now. The only problem is I have no data on my phone left. I've used it all up. I only get 12 gigabytes, it's so annoying. I'm just gonna head over now, hope for the best. I'm gonna like screenshot the map from where I am and just try to keep an eye out for like the road signs. What last time up? We'll see how we get on. Just by the time I get there, I'll be ready for lunch. Okay, I feel like I am a quarter of the way. Central Park. My bike cost me $30 for 5 hours. Here we go. Straight on there for ages. It looks like I'm going to be going through Times Square to do this as well, which is I think going to be chaos. I might go on a side road if I can, but I know what I'm like, my directions will just get lost, so I don't know what to do. Okay, we're going for it. Times Square, literally, like, pretty much starts right there. I'm excited. It's really easy to read the road signs here, and there are so many little bus lanes everywhere. It's actually so easy. Wow, look at that. I've been defeated already. Literally took me like 30 seconds. I'm just gonna walk this bit because it's trucks. Trucks are quite scary. I'm just gonna walk this bit, come out the other side, literally like 10 meters, and then I'll check how long we've got left, but I'm gonna have to try to like hotspot or something. Here we go! Woo! Whoa, look at that. That's cool. I got myself a little bit lost. I'm like still going in the right direction. I almost wasn't for a second, but I've come a block over. I've come over one road. I still think I'm good like 20 minutes away. I think I should be like 10 or 15, but I think I'm 20, so I'm just gonna keep going. Woo! This is unreal. New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. I can't see any cyclists down here at all. I'm really scared that I literally can't see any. Oh, there's a guy right in front of me. I'm just gonna follow him for a bit, I think. Look at the birds. We made it! We did it. Woo! Yes! So happy. Good, I had literally nothing else to do today. I'm gonna find spring roll or something. I know it's not gluten free, but I think one spring roll will be alright. Gonna find a spring roll, get some water, and then head back. I've actually got a cruise tonight where we're gonna do Manhattan Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge, and Statue of Liberty. And once I've done that, I've actually done everything that I wanted to do, apart from at midnight, apparently Times Square just turns into artwork. No ads, it's like a reset for 5 minutes. And I want to try to stay up for that, but every night I've been falling asleep at like 9 or 10 PM, so I don't know if I'll be able to. I can always try. I'm coming back on Monday for a night, so tomorrow morning I got me up at like 5 AM, flying to Chicago from here. I'm going to spend 2 days there, 2 nights there with the girls, Sam and Paige, because they're running the marathon on Sunday, so me and Danny are going to be supporting them the whole way. And actually a couple of you guys have messaged me to say that you're going to be there too. And come Monday I'm going to come back, I'll be back here by 8 PM. I'll have one night here, and then I basically have 24 hours because my flight's not till 8 PM the next night. Just under 24 hours to just like do whatever. Okay, let's crack on. I'm excited to eat something. Okay, I think I found a spot. I'm just gonna lock the bike up. I'm so scared that the bike's gonna get stolen. Like, because I saw someone last night get the bike stolen. I obviously didn't see it happen, but I saw the aftermath of it. Let's do this. Okay, she's locked up. I'm thinking about going in there, that little orange red one. I just feel like it's gonna be good. Hello. Can I just get some chicken? No. Spring rolls, please. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's it. Thank you. Oh, can I get a bottle of water? Bottle of water? Water? You don't have any? Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna sit here because I can see the bike over there. And I thought I was getting a bubble tea, but I don't think it is. It's like a slushy, so it's mango. Let's try this. I don't know where I'm gonna go to the toilet though. I need a wee already, so. Oh, it's got the little things in it. Nice. That's what everyone I see, I think it looks like a celebrity. Look at my view, it's actually so nice. There's people watching. That's spring roll. I think one of my favourite things about being here was that you do anything, anytime, any place, and you don't like need to plan really far in advance. I feel like in England you have to plan things really far in advance, and obviously like the weather is a bit irritating at times. There's mango chunks in it. Look at this cup. A little stopper. Or is that to like, I don't know, I'm gonna keep that bit. Okay. I'm just on my way back now. Look, that's a car park over there. How cool is that? I'm like halfway back and it's going so much quicker than the way there. There's this fuck boy. I made it. That's Central Park right there. Oh, that was hard work. I feel like I deserve a Chanel bag. No, I'm kidding, obviously. It's the end of the bike ride. I'm going to take it back down over here and then head back, freshen up. I really need to pee. And then get ready for the cruise. I got jelly legs now. My hostel's so good. It's a place called Nap Yorker.
I know you're mentioning
and it's only a 5-minute walk from Central Park. And it's a funny story actually. I had booked somewhere totally different. I'd actually booked an Airbnb to stay in this woman's house with her, just in like a private room obviously, with an ensuite and everything. And it was like so nice. It's a king size bed. There was like loads of space in the room, like so spacious. I had like this exposed brick wall and it was in a really good area outside of the centre with like restaurants and bars, so I thought it was going to be quite good. And then last minute, like a week before the trip, I get an email from Airbnb to say that she's cancelled my stay because she had like a work opportunity out of town and she doesn't have people stay unless she's there, which is so fair. So I just ended up having to find something else really fast. This place is £100 cheaper, which is obviously a win, but the location, even if it was £100 more expensive, like I'd be so happy. The location is unbelievable, and the way that the hostel has been designed, it's definitely got pros and cons. I'll show you when we get there, but one of the biggest pros is that it's really quiet, and I have never slept so well in a hostel before. Like, it's so quiet all the time, and I have just been having like the best night's sleeps ever. But that's also a con because people aren't really talking, which is why I'm staying in a hostel now. But it's neither here nor there. I've still like sparked a conversation with the other person, and like I've not really made friends here. One girl did come with me to a comedy show, and we've not like exchanged any details, and I've met like 2 other girls, and we've literally just said like hi and had like small talk, but like a good number of times, but kind of just gotten on and done my own thing. And it's actually been really nice. But I'm really excited for Chicago because I'll be with Paige and Sav, but I'm also hoping I can meet some people at the hostels and have like a different hostel experience, and having the two I think will be really good. I think it will be nice. It'll be nice to have a bit of both. Well, that didn't go to plan. Oh no, what is that? You know the way I was travelling 2 hours, 2 whole hours to go on this cruise little tour this evening. I basically planned my whole day around it. Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, and the Statue of Liberty. 3 super iconic things that I like really wanted to go see in person for the first time. Long story short, I travelled 2 hours to the cruise ship port of New York instead of the tours. You want to know where I actually had to be? 15 minutes away. When I got there, when I realised, I just had a bad feeling. Like 20 minutes before I got there, I just thought, this isn't right. There's no address on my ticket, which is kind of where it all went wrong. I was left to my own device to Google and did a very bad job of it. So it's my fault. But I got there. And I just burst out crying, literally just cried and cried and cried. I don't know why, but in the moment I just felt, and I still kind of do, just felt so defeated. And I think being on such a high the last few days, I'm literally having the best trip ever. Like my favourite solo trip by a million miles. For a hot minute I was feeling like really frustrated at myself, like going through all the waves of emotions, which even though this is such a trivial thing and it is like really like one of the best problems in the world to have, you're still allowed to feel how you feel. And I just went through the roller coaster of just feeling how I felt. And then I ended up in a bit of a dodgy situation with a taxi driver, long story short. I think he was safe, but he was just like trying to pick loads of random people up and put them in my taxi while he was dropping me off. He was obviously just trying to make the most of the journey, but it was a bit weird, so I just got out and got an Uber. And he also tried to charge me like double. He said he was going to charge me, so that was a weird situation. Best thing to do in those situations, guys, is just get out. 2 hours later, I've gotten back. It's now 9 p.m. Well, 8:30. I've just packed up my bags because I'm actually leaving tomorrow morning to go to Chicago, and I'm just breathing all of this out. I've had like 20 minutes sat down by myself, just like thinking and breathing and just relaxing. And now I'm here, even though I have to be up at 5 a.m. I can't let this be like my last memory of today. Change plans tonight, doesn't matter. Life is so short to be stressed about things like that, and I'm honestly so lucky and privileged that that's might be my biggest stress of the day. So let's just go. I was gonna get hit by a car then. I'm not gonna put my flash on and turn my phone around in public right now, but that was such a bad idea. So I went into El Coco, which is like a taco place 5 minutes away from my hostel, and I thought perfect, exactly what I need, it's really close by. I went in, and the only way I can describe it is like it's like a lettuce. And then I read the first review and it was like the drinks are so cheap and the tacos are really good too. I was like, oh, why didn't I read that a minute ago? And like, I kind of gave it away, but it was just so overwhelmingly loud in there, like crazy loud. I thought, oh, I didn't even bring my loops out with me, which are so good by the way, especially if I'm like a bit sensitive. No way. Oh look, I've just ended up at another Mexican. That looks nice. I think I'm just, oh, I thought that was a taco then, but I think I'm just gonna go here. The vibes look a lot nicer. But anyways, I think this is so funny because I remember the first time I went on a solo trip. God, that lighting is really bad, one sec. I just decided to come in and get myself sat down so I could like talk to you guys properly. But the first time I went on a solo trip, I was in Venice, and I don't know if anybody is watching this today that watched that vlog. But I was so overwhelmed about the fact that I walked into a restaurant, and this is just how I know my confidence has literally come leaps and bounds since then. I walked into the restaurant and I felt so awkward. I felt like the whole restaurant went silent, and I still like feel like that wasn't in my head. Like it did go a bit like, who the fuck is that? Whatever people were thinking, I don't know, the door was really loud, so it probably just like caught people off guard or whatever. But I felt so overwhelmed about the fact that I wanted to leave, more than leaving itself, more than like getting in there and it was like really noisy or whatever. The fact that I wanted to leave, I felt really insecure about. And I just walked into that restaurant just there, which is El Coco, call it like a lettuce. I just walked in there and I sat down and I was like giving it a few minutes and I was like, fuck me, it's actually so loud. And when I read that review, I thought, do you know what, it's just gonna get louder, let me just go. And the girl came over to take my order, and I just said to her, I'm really sorry, but it's actually really loud in here. I had been drinking water as well. I should have left a tip, but I didn't have any cash. So there were so many like factors to this scenario. I know it's probably loud for you right now listening to me talk. There were so many factors to that scenario where I could have forced myself to just sit there or like feel really overwhelmed. I did not feel an ounce of like overwhelmingness or like anything negative. I just thought, oh, this isn't the right place for me, like let me just go. And now I've come down here, I literally FaceTimed you guys. I literally came on camera like straight away after leaving there, and I've come down the road not knowing like what direction I needed to head, and I've ended up at a really nice Mexican restaurant with tacos. They've got lots of tacos and not going to get any alcohol, but they have margaritas, and I think I'm going to get like nachos, something like that, and they've got it all. And I think actually this is a bit more my vibe, so I'm really happy. And I just feel like this is like a moment to remember. This is like one of the many reasons that I love doing what I do as well, because you have moments like this in your life, which I will probably just like say this to Henry in a passing conversation tomorrow. Like, I went into one place, it was so overwhelming and I didn't like it. Whereas the fact that I captured that moment on camera like 3 years ago. Hi! Thank you so much.
Just one, right?
Yeah, just one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I wouldn't like think anything of it, but because I documented that moment, it became a bit more significant. And this is actually why I want to invest more time and more of like my energy into YouTube and the longer form content, because I feel like on social media, especially Instagram, I personally feel there is such like a need to like keep up on a day-to-day basis. But I'm sorry, people are probably sick and tired of seeing me up, seeing my face and like hearing my opinions every single day. Like I'm bored of it. Like you guys are obviously going to get bored of it. Also, I'm sorry, I don't know why I talk with my hands like that all the time. Is this doing okay?
Tacuba. Of course they do tacos, basically in the name. Okay, zucchini, no. Chicken, maybe this one. Look how expensive everything is, by the way. So expensive. Corn tortillas.
That means they're gluten-free. That has wheat in it. Crispy beer battered. Oh, it is good when you have fish though. Oh my god, octopus. I don't think so. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. But it's got to be birria. If these are like really authentic, birria tacos. And chicken. Mad that adding vegetables is the same price as chicken. And steak is only one more. Dinner's here. I know, white top. Oh my god, it's my only white top as well. I need to like cover this up. And the nachos. Do you know what's so nice is that I'm on a solo trip, I just don't feel alone. Like, I've been feeling really lonely all day. How ironic. No, this afternoon I had a couple hours where I was like feeling a little bit lonely. But I think that's normal because you are alone and it's like a big transition between spending all day every day with another person, which Harry and I now do. Or I'm like with my friends, or my family. But what I was going to say is that it's really nice because even though I'm out for dinner on my own, I don't feel alone because I'm with you guys in that sense. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm going to go though because I just want people watch and relax. But I had to show you this food. And birria sauce. And then you're supposed to dip it. I just like to pour it all over. Oh my god, this one is so good. I'm so glad I left that other place. Like, this is everything I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys. I'm gonna see you guys in the morning when we go to Chicago.